Justin, you're one of those rare people who knew at a very young age exactly what they wanted to do.
I was actually talking with a colleague earlier today about my first stock trade, and my dad has a copy of it on his desk. I was 12 years old, and I gave him a limit order. I didn't know what a limit order was. I just knew that I didn't want to pay more than a certain price for a stock. I was lucky to find something that I love so much so early.
So you lead Citadel Global Equities. Tell me a little bit about that business.
Global Equities is a diversified business of strategies, but all with portfolio managers and analysts and associates that are working on really the traditional long-short fundamental investing. So we're doing really deep research on companies. We're getting to know the management teams, the industries, the growth prospects, and positioning ourselves to try to know absolutely the most about our areas of core expertise all the time, and to look for great investment opportunities inside of those spaces. We might talk to people in the industry that are experts on a technology. What are the prospects for this technology versus an old one? Or we might talk to geologists who say, what are the odds that this area of land will be rich for finding oil? And they do all of this deep research. They try to become experts in each company, even when we don't have an investment in the company, so that they can always be monitoring it. And if something happens that changes our view, or if the prospects of the company change, we're ready to invest quickly.
Citadel offers our employees a tremendous amount of resources. Can you tell me a little bit about some of the ones that your team utilizes?
This is, at the end of the day, this is a human business. It's not a quant business, it's a human business. What I tell the team often is, this is like we're going into battle, and we're all going into the same one, okay? But if we can give our people exoskeletons so that they are the best versions of themselves, the strongest versions of themselves, what would those look like so that they could have success on the battlefield? And then we talk about what are the things that will give a human a leg up. So there are lots of things that we do with technology, with infrastructure. There are all of these proprietary tools that we develop, software things that will say, okay, what are the decisions you have to make in your brain? What are the things that you're good at deciding? Is there something I can do to help you make those decisions faster? To take the things that you would do and make them be done for you quicker, so that you can then focus your mind on even bigger questions and covering even more companies in greater depth. The actual decision of what to do and what scenario you want and how it will be impactful, you are the one thinking of that. It's a human decision, it's not a computer. But the computer is giving you so much time back so that you can do even more work, even more preparation, and you're even better equipped, you have a better exoskeleton. The way we think about everything is, what can we do to facilitate our teams, our investment professionals, reaching peak performance? And so we take that principle, we try to apply it everywhere. The type of people that we want to hire at Citadel are people that will be successful anywhere.
What does success look like at Citadel?
What makes Citadel special is that we want it to be that when we find these people that are super talented, that one of the things that draws them to Citadel and that keeps them here is that they feel that this place, with what we provide them and the resources we give them, will enable them to achieve peak performance for themselves. So it's not that they wouldn't be successful somewhere else, it's that they will be the most successful that they could be here. And for people that are really excellent and that strive to be excellent and to deliver excellent performance, that's a very motivating thing and something that really is a driver, I think, of our success.
For someone who's highly talented, what is it about Citadel that is attractive to them?
I have said to our teams that my goal is that Citadel could become like your one-stop shop for a career. That young people who come here, even in their early 20s, could say, you know what, this place is so special. It teaches me, it develops me, cultivates me, mentors me. I could spend my entire career here. And so we try to have the entire business set up so that they feel like they can keep achieving what they want to and be motivated and excited by the growth that could follow, so that they can move from an associate all the way up to a portfolio manager. And my goal is that one day all of our portfolio managers would have been original associates here. Today, we actually are on this mission. 65% of our current portfolio managers in global equities were analysts here, and 25% of them were associates here. So we're on this path, and we're getting better and better at having people come in, learn the way we do things here, have an avenue to grow and succeed, and then rise all the way to being desk heads. I think that there's a misconception that especially young people have about what it takes for them to be successful. I hear often people say, all I need is an opportunity. And you could get that. There are a lot of firms that could give you an opportunity. If an opportunity is a computer and some capital and a Bloomberg terminal, but really coming to Citadel is about much more than that. We don't just give you an opportunity, we give you a leg up. Through the training, the resources, the investment, the infrastructure, we are going to be really focused on developing you so that you can reach your maximum potential, so that you can achieve peak performance. So we give people actually more than an opportunity. I think that's what defines us, and I think it's why most people should want to come here to build a career.